the other side, dalawang rookies. Freyan Garcia, who's an outside spiker, and Raisa Janelle Rica Blanca, playing the opposite position. Sila po ang mga rookies para sa Mapua. Trixie Gohol, who has been the starting setter for Mapua since last season, will start this rally. Di Makulangan setting it up to Kat Santos, who I'm expecting to have a bounce-back season.
Wow, you will expect a lot from a lefty spiker, Anton. Ang hirap i-block yan.
At nakikita natin dito, nabigyan agad itong bagong rookie ng Mapua, si Raisa Janelle Rica Blanca. And I like that na-activate agad yung rookie.
Yes.
Marasigan going up for the spike, and Mapua is looking good. Solid blocking at the net.
Yes, and during season 97, Anton, when they were up against each other, makikita mo na mas matangkad ang ladies tag sa Mapua. But now you will see their lineup. Parang tumatangkad na rin yung lineup ng Mapua. Lady Cardinals.
And this is also a very young team. Their
Yes.
core is mostly sophomores and juniors. And now San Sebastian giving Mapua a taste of their own medicine with that block.
And the first set is always the warm-up of both teams. So kung sino yung maganda yung panimula, pero kung sino din yung maganda yung panapos. So we'll see with this game.
Di Makulangan. Here's the toss. And a good check out there by Garcia.
And you will see na si Garcia is a rookie, right?
Yes.
And pero magulang na yung mga galaw niya, mga drop ball sa block na palabas, yun yung mga gulang moves eh.
Mapua has 7 rookies or additions if we're going to include the reserve players. So even though maraming mga holdovers, they also have a lot of new additions. Amakatan, the new team captain, scoring on that quick attack.
That was over the block. Medyo na-late yung block ng Mapua there. And Amakatan brought the ball sa likod, sa corner. Kaya mahirap din depensahan niya ng libero.
Bohol. Combination play. Okay.
What a great set there. Iba na rin kapag matagal na rin yung setter mo eh. Yung mga ganyang klaseng play kasi it's really hard to train for that kind of play and yung timing. So kapag matagal na kayo naglaro, so easy na lang yung ganyang klaseng play.
Si Trixie Gohol, I like Mel how she's going to the rookies early on in this match.
Yung trust ng setter, sobrang importante yan sa spiker. I mean, asking all of our spikers, ano ba yung gusto nyo sa setter? They always say their trust sa amin. So kapag if they feel like yung setter may trust sa kanila during the game, ganda talaga ng laro ng mga spikers.
Samantala, Aliana Ong serving that one long. And now Amakatan will serve it up para sa San Sebastian. De La Cruz with the pass. Will she get it back? No, she won't. It's a quick attack for Babiera, but too strong.
Yes, it was super long.
Mel, do you remember the feeling of playing in your first match? How do you get over the opening jitters?
Just keep on playing. Just keep on playing. And don't think. Just look at the ball and not the crowd. Kasi iba na in college eh. You play with the crowd, lalo na ngayon na ang dami na talaga sa audience compared to before.
Especially now with the advent of social media.
Yes.
It's not just a pressure that you feel inside the
Yes.
venue. Kasama na doon yung knowledge na a lot of people are watching online.
Yes.
And,
like
can,
every
and can
move.
critique your game and
Yes,
every
and
move.
I agree to that. I was gonna say the same thing.
Now, you mentioned during our pregame discussion si Vanessa Basbas, who's the libero of Mapua. You played the libero position. To me, she was also one of the most impressive youngsters in NCAA season 98.
Yes. So it's so nice na during this time, sobrang tinitingnan na rin yung libero and yung importance ng libero. Like, people give credit to our liberos now, like Basbas, like how she's doing now. Na ang ganda ng defense ng teams. So, and kapag maganda yung defense, maganda yung receive, magkakaroon ng magandang set and ng spike.
We'll take a break. When we come back, Stephanie Benito will have her first report.
Mga kapuso, kayo po ay nagbabalik sa NCAA Season 99 Women's Volleyball Tournament. As these two teams, the Mapua Lady Cardinals and the San Sebastian Lady Stags, move forward to a new season, they brought with them their regrets last season. Para sa Lady Stags, ayon kay Coach Roger Gorayeb, height daw ang naging problema nila dahil nagkulang sila sa matatangkad na players noong nakaraan. And even though he admitted that it's still their problem this season, they will instead utilize their veterans' experiences and skills na tiwala naman siyang meron ang mga ito. Para naman sa Lady Cardinals, ayon kay Coach Aying Esteban, conditioning ang naging problema nila last season. And even though they made it past the eliminations round, pagdating daw sa semifinals, parang nahirapan daw ang mga ito at napagod na. Pero wag daw tayo mag-alala, Anton and Melissa, dahil ito daw mga regrets ito ang nag-fuel sa kanila coming off this season. Your thoughts on this, Anton and Melissa?
You know, adding to what Stephanie said, knowing San Sebastian, yung team talaga nila, hindi sila yung all-tall. Like, of course, we all know Gretchen Soltones. Nagulat nga ako sa height niya when I first met her. Grabe sila sa conditioning. Sabi ko, Gretch, ano ba yung ano nyo, yung secret? Bakit ang tataas yung tumalon? Grabe daw sila mag-weights. So, ganyan. So, adding din to Mapua, well, it's a young team. So, importante talaga yung condition, lalo na pagpa-finals. Yun yung importante. From starting of the season, may kita nyo, all of the players are super bulked up. Tapos, kailangan hindi yan maubos pagdating sa top 4. Doon mo pumapayat na yung mga players during top 4. So, sa conditioning talaga, sobrang importante, Anton.
And I think I saw that yung kinapos yung Mapua in the stepladder semifinals against LPU, the team that eventually made it to their first ever NCAA Women's Volleyball Finals.
But you know what? You gotta give it to them.
Yeah.
In history, first time, nasa top 4. And you'll see promising players, you know, young rookies, sophomores, young team pa lang to. And nakarating sila ng top 4. So that's a big deal.
Para sa akin, that was what was most impressive about Mapua, na karamihan sa mga players na nagdala sa kanila ay mga rookies. As we see this hit by a new rookie in Freyan Garcia.
That was a strong hit and hindi nabasa din ng blocker. That was in the middle of the blocker. Yun yung mga...
Bakit kayo ninenervyos? Ang tatandaan nyo ng player. Re-receive lang kayo. Ang dami nating error sa reception, no? Bon, iset mo lang ng isip. Pag may huwag mo kuhain. Kaya mo sa spiker mamatay yung bola.
Mel, ito yung inaabangan ng mga fans every season, yung mga quotable quotes ni Coach Roger na galing sa kanyang mga huddle.
Ako, palagi ko inaantay yan. Yung sa mga sa Facebook, yung mga viral videos ni Coach, yung mga quotable quotes nga. And speaking of what Coach Roger said, totoo yan. Medyo kulang sila sa reception because they lost a good libero, si Jewel Vermilio. So, importante din na meron kang matatag na libero. Kasi yung mga liberos, they're the ones who are organizing them. The receive position, yung mga lahat. Hindi lang kami yung i-receive lang namin yung position namin. We also organize the defense of the team.
So we are taking a look at the very young rookie libero from San Sebastian, Chloe Florenci Lazarte. So yan ang ginagawa ni Melissa Gohing. back in the day and perhaps sometime soon.
Oh, wow.
Balita ko kasi nagpapakondisyon eh. Yung Melissa Gohing eh.
We'll see
We'll
in
see,
God's
yeah.
time. Yan yung mga moves ng mga setter na especially during crucial moment na hindi mo akalain magda-drop, mag-go 1-2 play sila. And it's very hard to read, lalo na great setters like sila Rhea Di Maculangan, sila Chisa. Ang hirap talaga kunin yung mga gaganyan. Talagang die for the ball ka sa ganyang drop ball.
I like how both coaches are utilizing a lot of players in their rotation early on. And that tells us na malalim yung rotation, and also these players, especially the new ones, are ready to contribute right away.
Yes, and this is their first game ever. So tinitingnan ng mga coaches who are effective, kung sino yung magde-deliver. So ito yung parang warm-up ng per player. And it's so nice the coaches are trusting also yung mga players from the bench.
We are seeing Garcia and Rica Blanca from Mapua contributing right away. Now for San Sebastian, it's the usual suspects, just like Tina Marasigan as we see here.
And Tina Marasigan is famous for her long outside spike. So kailangan nakaposisyon ka talaga paatras. If you're not in a good position, you won't be able to get her spike.
Marasigan last season was averaging 13.3 points per match. Kat Santos, her scoring dip last season as compared to her rookie year. Last season, she was only putting up 12.9 points per match. In her rookie year, she was the top scorer in the league. Oh, back row attack. You love to see back row attacks, especially from young players, rookies, and sophomores. Oh, Mapua.
Supposedly, it was a solid block, but nag-net touch. Nag-net after. Nanggigil.
Liana Ong very active at the net as we head to this technical timeout. I remember during one of our features in the off-season, I made like a bold prediction. And I said that I just have this gut feeling that Mapua would take things to another level in the women's volleyball tournament. At ngayon, Mel, first match pa lang, nakikita na natin na ang gagaling ng mga bagong players. And the returning players, and we talked about this during the commercial break, you were raving about Trixie Gohol.
Yes, because she's a setter who's very versatile and binibigay niya sa lahat ng mga spikers, back row, sa mga front row spikers niya, iniikot niya talaga yung bola. That's why nahihirapan ang San Sebastian Lady Stags sa defense-wise sa net and also yung defense nila sa back ng court.
Now, another thing I noticed, Mel, dito sa Mapua is dalawa yung libero nila. So you have Vanessa Basbas and Princess Rebustes. Talk about the importance of having two liberos in one team.
Very important yan because every libero kasi has her own strength. Like me personally, receive ako. And before when I used to play for my former team, the other libero is for defense. So it's up to your coach if gagamitin kayo both. But for us, it's nakakapahinga. Yun yung importante. Lalo na kami lahat. Half of the court, we cover half of the court. Kaya nakaka-importante din na may dalawang liberos na nagsiswitch.
I know it's been a while, but correct me if I'm wrong. During your time, there were some years na ikaw lang yung libero, di ba?
Yes, in LaSalle, when I was playing in college, I was alone. That's why I used to jog from my school to Mall of Asia Arena and then go back. That was my
Grabe.
extra workout. Para kahit fifth set, okay pa ako.
And I'm sure a lot of the people watching right now, longtime fans who know how you play, the way you play is no joke because you would be rolling around the floor and you were playing during the time na hindi pa Taraflex.
Oh, yes. Grabe, that's why I have a lot of scars.
Floor burns.
Floor burns.
So, ang laking bagay, no, na now these kids playing in Taraflex, although it's been like a decade already since, di ba, they implemented the Taraflex type of court. Balik ang bola dito sa San Sebastian. Di makulangan, setting it up. Kat Santos, popped up by Ong. Gohol, tosses it up to Super Roxy De La Cruz.
Medyo malayo yung set, but De La Cruz was able to, adjust. And then, nakuha pa niyang ilagay dun sa front line na cross. And that's really hard na for the outside spikers sa kabilang court.
Wala pa rin tayong reception eh. Wala tayong reception, wala tayong depensa. Paano tayong pupuntos niyan? Ang dami nyo sinasayang na bola. Simple block, hindi pa nakapal. Pandapili sa baba.
Pretty much the same problem, Melissa. Yung mga errors. Yun ang pinapoint out ni Coach Roger.
Yes, medyo nagsa-struggle pa ngayon ang Lady Stag sa defense nila. Like, if you're gonna watch both teams, mas organized talaga ang Mapua from the defense ng San Sebastian ngayon.
Di makulangan. Tossing it up. Gohol, back set. Wow. It's so hard to block a lefty from the opposite side. Raisa Janelle Rica Blanca breaking down the wall.
Yes. And you will also see the serves din ng Mapua, malakas talaga. Kaya nahirapan din mag-receive at ma-convert into spikes yung sa side ng San Sebastian.
That's a great point. Last season, Mapua was number 3 in the league in serving.
Point goes to the Lady Stags.
That's a smart play by Amakatan, the new team captain of San Sebastian, taking over from setter Vea Sison, who has graduated. Sabi ko, kalma lang. But their team, though, down by 7 here in the opening set. Gohol to Bapiera, popped up by Marasigan. Di makulangan. Tossing it up to Santos.
Both teams have the same numbers of unforced errors, but yung nga lang, from the Mapua side, mas na-utilize nila yung offense nila and they convert it into points. Unlike sa side ng San Sebastian, they're having a hard time with their defense and their reception. So hindi nila nako-convert yung offense nila into points. Like for example, that layo yung mga set. Yun, pag matigit yung set, they can convert it into points.
And I guess that's the adjustment period that the new setter is experiencing right now. It's one thing to practice it, pero yung actual game, yung actual match, ibang usapan yan.
Yes.
Offense na malakas. Bakit? Yung receive, wala eh. Diba? May combination ng tap, hindi tayo makagawa. Bakit? Hindi tayo makareceive ng maayos. Isa-isa lang. Kung wala yung receive, then atake tayo na malakas. Hindi ka, block, babad lang. Wag kunin yung bola. Yaman yung depensa natin doon sa likod. Magtiwala kayo doon sa sistema.
So, just like what Coach Roger said, importante talaga ang reception. Kaya from the Mapua side, importante din ang panapos dahil you will see umaangat yung points ngayon ng San Sebastian. So, 5 points na lang, they need to have a panapos para to win this set.
Coach Aying Esteban, that's what he's looking for. And coming off that timeout, you go to their best spiker, Roxy De La Cruz. Soaring in for the kill.
21-50.
Grabe din yung approach ni Roxy, no? Talagang may clip pagdating sa ere. Ang tagal ng hang time niya sa ere. Kaya din nahihirapan din yung blockers sa kanya.
And this is the matchup right here, Melissa. Yung laban ni Kat Santos and Roxy De La Cruz, two of the most prolific spikers here in NCAA Women's Volleyball.
But the thing is, with team sport, it's a team sport. So even if you have, you know, a scorer here and a scorer there, kailangan din na mag-provide din yung other spikers na nila 2 points para hindi din mapagod yung dalawa.
So doon nagkakatalo, no?
Yes.
But right now, they are going almost exclusively to Roxy De La Cruz, and she is showing us that she is looking like she's gonna take her game to another level. And a little bit of a stare down by Roxy. I'm sure you miss those days because, of course, lady spikers are known for their swag. Although, I don't remember you to be like that type of a person. Like, you would hype up your teammates, pero yung stare down sa kabilang koponan, di naman. You weren't that kind of player.
Because Anton, nakikita mo naman yung teammates ko sa harap. They're already doing it great. So hindi na nila ako kailangan. Kaya na nila yun.
And another thing your team was very known for was yung height. And
Yes.
that's what Coach Roger, as reported by Stephanie earlier, yun yung kulang sa kanila. That's what Coach Roger feels. And then kay Coach Aying naman, yung kulang sa kondisyon. So the height and conditioning, two very important things for volleyball success.
And iba talaga pag may advantage sa height, especially sa net. Because that's the first defense sa net talaga. And iba pag may solid blockers ka because magiging organized din ang defense ng team.
Marasigan. A lot of power behind that spike.
Itong si Marasigan, maaasahan din siya pagdating sa mga crucial and you will see na pinuputol na yung momentum. She's that kind of player for the ladies stacks.
Now, one player I'm actually looking for but we haven't seen sa San Sebastian is KJ Junicio. Like, I mean, she started pero di pa natin masyado nababanggit yung kanyang pangalan. There she is in the middle.
She's also one of the outside players na inaasahan ng ladies stacks. But maybe we'll see her in the next set.
Ano nangyayari? Binigay ng puntos yung kalaban natin. Binubuhay natin yung kalaban natin hanggang makukuha na naman nila yung momentum natin. Wild na pala yung bola. Anong gagawin natin dun sa bola? Tatapon ba dapat? Diba? Mag-isip tayo kung anong gagawin natin. Sinisira natin yung momentum natin, binibigay natin sa kanila.
Relax lang. Tatlo na
Isip tayo mga jump play. Kasarap ka. Ibibigay mo lang. Tapos backline ka sa likod. Fight ka sa likod.
Tara, magandang pasa.
A cause for concern dito sa panig ng Mapua. We could hear the urgency in the voice of Coach Aying Esteban. Now, we're noticing na nagbago ng posisyon si KJ Junicio. And how hard is that going from open spiker to middle blocker?
I always ask din sa mga nagko-convert na players ng position, like how do they adjust? And some players nahihirapan, but some of the players then, you know, they just train for that position, and especially now na teams have coaches na for middle blockers, for per position. So, it's great na very versatile. Si Junicio, si KJ Junicio, kasi you don't know. Pwede siyang i-outside pag kailangan siya, pwede siyang i-middle pag kailangan siya.
Grabe yung adjustment, no? Siguro yung problema ni Coach Roger na lack of players with height. Because KJ is tall, no choice siya but to convert her.
Yes.
And now, Mapua at set point after that ace.
Mukhang nakinig ang mga players natin kay Coach Aying.
For the set.
And that's why timeouts, when they are timely, calling them at the right time, they matter so much to the way the game is running. And Kat Santos with a miss hit. Mapua will take the opening set here in their opening match of season 99 of the NCAA. We'll be back for set number 2.